Making news this morning, calls for CCTV cameras to be installed in Australian classrooms. It follows a series of incidents which allegedly involve physical altercations between teachers and students.
Let's get today's take on this with Shelly Horton from 9honey.com.au and comedian Vince Sorrenti. Shelly, I always go to you first from these ones because your parents
are teachers.
However, is this, interfering in the classroom where it doesn't need to be, or is this a safety issue? Is there privacy here,
I don't think it's a privacy thing. We are filmed all the time, everywhere, right now.
Spoiler alert.
Okay, this is a TV station, a little bit different. But we're being filmed on the street, and we can see that it helps when there is a crime being committed, and it helps bring those perpetrators to actually be charged. If we have some teachers who are doing the wrong thing, then we will be able to catch them. Otherwise, I don't think anyone... They've got some people saying it's an invasion of privacy, it will affect the flow of the classroom. These kids are used to being filmed non-stop anyway, so I don't think it will actually. And when it comes down to safety, I can't really see the problem with it.
Yeah, I'm struggling to find a downside for this, Vince.
Oh, it's all up.
It's all up?
We need more scrutiny. We're not watched enough. It'll lift the game for the teachers, though. I mean, there'll be makeup and hair departments at the school.
So
they'll
employment
get
goes
blow
up.
wave, and the natural performers, teachers will go, hey, two quadratic equations, walk into a bar. School will become an entertainment place.
Yeah, soon we'll be able to be like...
Have it on Netflix. Oh, what's Johnny doing at school?
Yeah,
oh, there he is.
Tonight on the school, we'll be doing it right here on 9.
A reality show.
Hang on.
TV show.
Ka-ching.
Hello.
Hang on.
Ka-ching. We'll be right back.
We'll
We're
be
just going to go
painting
upstairs
that,
to level
yes.
3.
Yeah, okay.
Also making news is a push to scrap red light cameras amid claims they actually cause more crashes than they prevent. Some say the cameras only exist to raise revenue, with Queensland raking in $14 million from the devices last year alone. Vince, I thought I went through a red light camera the other day, but because I've got kids in the car, when it went yellow and I thought there's people behind me, I can't slow, so I pushed through.
That's the thing.
Because I thought that I was doing the right thing by doing that, but I'm about to be pinged.
That is exactly the thing. There was a study done in Texas that showed that actually causing more accidents because people are sort of, they go into a panic. You know, they see the sign, red light camera ahead, 4 points, $800, whatever it is. I better stand on the anchors. So yes, I can see the logic there because it puts you in a sort of more indecisive mood.
You risk getting hit behind you, you risk going through the the crosswalk or whatever it is, the cross section, and then you get hit again.
But there's no doubt that they are great revenue raisers.
Fantastic.
I mean, just think if you could just adjust the time that the camera comes
come
on. The yellow used to be 4 seconds. Let's make it 2.5 seconds. Ka-ching!
Conspiracy theory. No, I actually think they are a deterrent. I mean, what happens when you do nearly get pinged is you go, I don't want that to happen again, I'll slow down a bit earlier. I haven't ever had a fine for a red light, but I've had speeding tickets, and that has affected the way that I drive for the next month or so. You're like, well, I don't want to get another speeding ticket. So I think that it is a deterrent. I don't think it is just revenue. Do you then go
get your points back and go, whoa, start doing it up again?
But if you're a teacher, it's a test photo too. You're on your way to school. You get your hair done and go to the red light.
That rumour that if you say you were sneezing, because you can't sneeze with your eyes open, if you go, achoo, as you go through and you say you're sneezing, you're like, I didn't see the red light.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Tell it to the magistrate.
Okay.
Your Honour.
Stay with the Shelly and Vince when we come back. Why Australian wags have been banned from the Cricket World Cup.
And why people are enlisting professional photographers to boost their chances of scoring a date.
Welcome back. Now, Australian wags have been banned from the Cricket World Cup and Ashes Tour. Wives, partners and family members will not be allowed to join players for the first 3 games following criticism about their impact on the team during the last Ashes campaign in 2015.
Shelly Horton and Vince Sorrenti are here to discuss this. Shelly, they've been barred from team hotels in a bid to avoid quote-unquote distractions. Is that fair to separate? I mean, these are grown-ups.
They are grown-ups, but at the same time, if they have proven it's affected their performance, I've got no problem with banning them. I mean, shouldn't they want to be winning more than wanting to have the wifey or the girlfriend there? I think that, they train hard, they are modifying their diet, they're looking at the psychology. This is just another thing that they've shown as a distraction. Bye-bye.
It's a job. It's a job too, isn't it? There are jobs that we go on where you can't
You
take
have work wives rather than real wives.
Yes.
Steve Smith, work wife, I wonder who that is. David Warner.
It's more pressure. I mean, as an entertainer, I really don't like it when my wife comes to a gig. People think, oh, it must be great having your family there.
Yeah.
No, I'm worried enough about what the audience thinks. I don't need to worry about what my wife thinks. You know, she's always more critical. Hey, it was really good, wasn't it? Yeah, you've been funnier. Imagine if you're like a panel beater and your wife's in the wife, oh, yeah, I did a good job. I thought, yeah, well, you missed a bit there.
Yeah,
No, I think it's more pressure. I think you're more relaxed. You're at work, for goodness sake.
Yeah.
You can have you've got to divide your family time from your work time.
Yeah, be able to concentrate.
Now, finally, how about this though? People are now enlisting the help of professional photographers to boost their chances of finding love. Apparently, singles reported more matches after adding professional snaps to, like this. So that's when I thought I was like headshots. We thought maybe it was like those sort of, but it's just more things like this to their Tinder. Look at that guy. He looks confident. It's his best self bins. We're talking about Tinder. We're not talking about LinkedIn, you know? So do you reckon this is a good idea? I mean, we're so out of the dating world.
This is a great idea.
I'm not sure about that one.
But this is not a new idea. Yeah, who's she trying to
That
attract?
would be a swipe right. Yeah.
This is not new. I mean, in the 1950s and 60s, all my old relos, they would get these all the guys would come out from Italy and work in Australia and then get a wife sent out, do a proxy wedding, and they'd always had to send a photo. So these guys were just cutting photos out of newspapers. So you got poor Maria, she's been on a boat for like 2 months, gets to Australia, thinks she's marrying Ken Rosewall, and then gets off and there's Luigi, the clown hunchback, you know, and he's yeah, it's married before first sight, is what they had in those days.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's true.
It's a good idea for a show, though.
Well, here's the thing. I am all for a few filters and a few that sort of thing. And I said to my
I
husband...
have photoshopping written into my
Yeah.
contract. So.
I said to my husband, if I ever go missing, this is the photo I want you to use on the news.
Yes.
And he just said, but they'll be looking for a thinner, younger person.
Hey?
Harsh.
Hey?
So I think the
And you want to
photo
bring that
needs
guy to
be
work?
real.
Come on.
All right, let us know what you think. If you're on the dating scene, would you choose a... Because, I mean, some of those photos that we see on these dating apps when people come in and talk about them, they're quite manky. I think, you know, putting your best self out there is
Exactly.
good.
You want something nice, don't you? You want a
You
nice
want to appeal to the better natures of
But
people.
don't have something that when they see you in real life, they're disappointed.
No, you don't want to go too... You don't want to
Recoil in
stray
horror.
too far.
No.
Yeah.
Well, and the kind of photo attracts different kind of people. Like that girl
That girl with
her
the leg,
yeah,
that's a different
gonna
kind of
attract-
boyfriend.
Wrong person.
Okay, let us know what you think. Vince and Shelley, great to have you here.
Thank you, guys. Coming up on Today Extra, what...